Okay, good morning, friends. Welcome to the 2025 Knik 100 sled dog race right here. We're at day one and we're starting in just a few minutes. So welcome to Knik, Alaska. I'm your host, Cale Casey. You're looking at the first team that's going to be approaching the start line here. The conditions in Knik are actually pretty darn good today, friends. We're in the low 30s. We had a little bit of a warm night, but the trails are good and the race is on. There's the Knik Bar and Grill. And this race today and in this year in 2025 is going to be in memory of Bruce Braden. Barbara Redington told me that Bruce and his wife, Bruce, who's now passed several years ago, he used to help put this race on, and they helped organize the Knik races for some time there. And so this race is in memory of Bruce Baydon, and all of you who knew him are celebrating Bruce this weekend here in Knik. There'll be 28 teams starting. About 4 teams have dropped out. Here's the crowd right now in Knik. We're filming on a Samsung S24 with a DJI gimbal and working on getting you a smooth shot. It's going to be 50 miles today on day one. The team will leave here at the Knik Bar. We're on the lake right now. It's all frozen up. And the teams will head out to the Gnome sign, then they'll do a 15-mile loop past the Gnome sign. There will be some head-on passing in there, and then they'll come back to the lake. So they'll do this again tomorrow. Look at this nice crowd forming, friends. There's spectators from all over. Remember, bring your kids to sled dog races, but go ahead and leave your dogs at home and film however you like. These days, just give the dogs their space. Oh yeah, look at that. The crowd's forming here. We're just moments away. Memorial bib number 1 will be Bruce Braden, and then AddieAnn Randall should be going at 10:02. So AddieAnn Randall will be the first actual musher, and they're getting ready right there. And then Emily Krot, Katie Wilcox, Mazzy Bailey, and Aidan Kosciolek. That's your first 5 right there. For the 4 teams that went ahead and scratch today, those slots will still go in order. There just won't be a musher leaving. So there'll be some times when we have 4 minutes between teams. That's a good time to get a cup of coffee, another beverage. Here comes our teams. AddieAnn Randall right here. Coming to the start line. There's our race officials right here. Everybody's getting all ready. Thanks for joining us, friends. Our first race of the sled dog season here in Knik. It's been a light winter in Alaska so far, but it is cold this morning. We do have fresh snow on the trail. And here's AddieAnn Randall. Let us know who you're cheering for, as always, where you're from. Thanks for all the support. I flew the drone earlier and got some really nice footage of the Knik Bar and Grill. We want to thank all the sponsors of the race. Please consider joining the Knik Iditarod Trailblazers Club. And here we go, friends. This is bib number 2, AddieAnn Randall, at the Knik 100 2025 edition here in memory of Bruce Braden. 28 teams, 2-minute intervals. Send those mushers your best. They'll see this after the race. This is our living scrapbook for our community here. Look at all those volunteers, as always, helping out. Happy dogs. Temps are in the low 30s. It'll be a nice run for them this morning. Cloud cover here in Knik. There we go. Keeping that camera shot nice and steady for you all. Look at that dog team. They're the first dogs to get a chance to run this morning. Although we did have a free runner a minute ago, and Ryan Redington went out and got that free running dog. Thanks for joining us, friends. Really good to see everybody on here. There goes AddieAnn right there. She's going to get that high five. She's going to go right on down that trail. Okay, here we go. Let's try to zoom in. You can hear her brake from here, right on that ice. A little bit of cold smoke. We did have about an inch or 2 of snow the other day. There's AddieAnn Randall heading out. And that's going to mean our next bib is coming in. Here we go. It's going to be one after the other. Good to see you, brother. It's going to be Emily is up next. Here we go. We're going to get you the best shot every time, friends. So that's my goal. Appreciate all the support. Did a lot of work this summer with cameras and drones. Got some new equipment. Appreciate all the help investing. It adds up. Look at these happy dogs right here. So you just saw AddieAnn Randall leave, and now you've got Emily Krol here, bib number 3 at the Bruce Braden Memorial Knik 100 2025 here at Knik Lake, Alaska. Look at that. Happy dogs up front there. Let's get out of their way right there. Those lead dogs are fired up. I love that. They don't need a handler up there. They're lined out. Good looking dogs up there. All right, it's going to be a fun morning of racing here. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Great to see all the excitement online, the chat of the community here. Oftentimes online are professional mushers here, so you can ask questions. There she goes. Look at that. Emily's been a race volunteer in the past, and she's now heading down that trail looking good. Let's go ahead and zoom in on her. They're going to head out the Iditarod Trail to the Gnome Sign, and then they'll do a 15-mile loop around the Gnome Sign area and back to make it a 50-mile day today. And then they'll do the same thing tomorrow. That's the Knik 100. 100 miles, 2 different days. Here you go. Team 3 coming in to shoot here. Katie Wilcox coming on in. 28 mushers starting today, 2-minute intervals. So 2 minutes between teams. If a team scratches, so for example, down the list here, there's some scratches. Those slots won't be compressed. There'll still be an empty 2 minutes. So just keep that in mind, friends. If a dog team comes in and doesn't leave right away, that might be it. They might be waiting for that scratch musher slot. There's going to be 4 scratches today. You can hear all the excitement around. I can see a drone up in the air right now. I can see kids running around having fun. Families out there. Look at all those bodies out there just watching the dogs, taking it all in. Here we go. This should be. There's Jay right there. Trying to get you a good shot of the race officials there. Thank everybody from the Knik Iditarod. There we go. There we go. There we go. She's off. Heading down the trail. Another team out. That's only our 3rd team. So if you're just joining us, welcome to day 1, Knik 100 2025 in memoriam for Bruce Braden, a volunteer and local who moved up from Texas 35, 40 years ago and became part of the Knik Trailblazer Club, and he and his wife helped put this race on, and this year this race is in memoriam for Bruce Braden. All right, we should have Mazzy Bailey here coming in at 10:08 departure time. Great to see everybody online from around the world. Great to be back together as a community of dog lovers. We've been about 15 degrees above average for most of November and December here in this part of Alaska, the Knik Willow area. And then there's been periods where it's gotten really cold. So we have had some nice nights to keep everything on the lakes and rivers frozen. But there's been quite a few kind of watch out days where it got real cold and everybody was concerned, or warm and everybody was concerned. So there we go. Yep, you're recognizing some of your favorite dogs. I love it when y'all point that all out. Here we go. Right on. Welcome, everybody. And there we go. Big smile on the face. Let's see if she gets on her drag mat, which she will. That's frozen Knik Lake. This is the Iditarod training trail here in the Knik Historic District. And there we go. Working to get you a steady shot out there. There we go. Look at that. Heading out on the lake. Mazzy having a great time is right. It's been a lot of work to get the teams here this year. Super warm conditions like we've noted. So really important. Okay, that was Mazzy Bailey right there. Now we've got Aidan Kosciolek. Aidan Kosciolek right here. There's Tyler right there. Alrighty, Aidan's here in the house. I think this is our first male of the whole. Look at that. Super fired up dog team there. No handlers out here for Aidan. So to get you a whole shot there. There's the whole team. Look at that difference right there. No handlers for Aidan here. Everybody does it different. Good looking dogs. Oh yeah, you're a jumper, aren't you? Those guys back there getting fired up. There they go now. All right, Aidan, looking good, buddy. There he is, looking good, heading out. He has a really excited dog team there. Didn't use any handlers. You can really see the difference in styles. There's Aidan heading out on the frozen Knik Lake there. Past some fans, some photographers. There we go. And here we are, back to the race itself. Team number 7 heading up right now. Look at that, handler's helping because it's a frozen lake beneath there. Don't eat it. Got to be careful. All right, yep, we're going to have some talkers here, I bet. All right, Baydon Ketts here, leaving at 10:12 a.m. Baydon Ketts, there's some of the lead dogs, some of the handlers. Let's go ahead and zoom back out for you guys. There we go. Be good. We got some singers right there. All right, there's Baydon's team in the chute here. Getting ready to blast out. Good conditions, friends. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here he goes. Here we go. They're driving out. There goes Baydon. Look at that. Nice looking team, friends. Great conditions right now. Cold morning here, 10:12 a.m. Alaska time. Solstice was just after midnight. So we have made it through our longest night of the year, as have you, wherever you are in the world, hopefully. Tonight will be about the same length, but going forward, it's going to get that much easier to be out mushing in the dusk. That long Alaskan sunset starts to work its way back by February. And by the Fur Ronde time, it's gorgeous here by Iditarod. It's daylight savings and we're back in the game. So we made it through the dark night last night. Hopefully you did too. Solstice is here. All right, that was Baydon Ketts there, and then we're waiting for Rohn Buser here. See if Rohn's team's going to make it up. Remember, kind of like a lot of racing events, it's up to you to be on time, and the race officials will just go ahead and start. Just the clock keeps on spinning. It doesn't stop for anybody. So here comes the team up to the line. Still plenty of time in that 2 minutes, but sometimes folks get a little bit caught up back at their truck or what have you. And all the systems have to be in place. Booties have to be on, necklines, handlers in place. So it's a lot of little moving parts. Mushers are always thanking all their helpers for a reason. It takes a whole lot of help. That's why. There's Rohn in the chute right there. If you're a Rohn Buser fan. Okay, let's see here. Get that wide shot so everybody can see everything here. Okay, you can hear Rohn call him out. He's getting ready to go. There he is right there. Didn't have much time at the line, but he's nice and relaxed right there. Gave me a little shock sign. There he is, Rohn Buser out the gate. At 10:14, that was going to be his time, and that's the time he left. 10:14, there goes Rohn. His house was actually really close to our fire this summer in the Montana Creek area, so well done, Rohn, and your wife having a good defensible space. It was really nice to see that, and the firefighters actually gave you a big compliment. That's a musher who's learned his lesson. Like father, like son, create a defensible space. There's a little wipe out there on the ice. Remember, wear your spikes. Don't leave home without them around here. Alison Lifka in the house, friends. She got married. There we go. Let's get you a good, nice long shot of this whole team here. Let's see where I can get you. Of course, he just got in my shot. We'll go this way. Alison's clearing folks out right now. There's her husband right there. Nice looking calm team. Alison Lifka, friends here in the chute. Her start time, 10:16 Alaska time. Remember, 2 minutes between teams. And you are welcome, everybody. I see all your comments there. Appreciate them. So do the mushers. There's Dave right there checking on everything, getting all his dogs dialed in. I remember they have some huge dogs on this team. Big old horses like that lead dog right there. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, you're so handsome. You are humongous. You can. Alison has sort of a typical ruff that she likes to wear, so there she is back there being held on that ice line right there. Dogs are relatively calm. There we go. Okay, we're moving. There goes Alison. Go get him. She's got that brake on. She's a veteran. You can see that little cold smoke right there. That's the snow ticking up from that drag, keeping that team at a nice pace. Robbie, wish you could be here. Everybody from around who's always been a part of the Alaska scene, we miss it, but we're glad you're here online. My Airbnb guests are right there. They came in last night and they're here at the race. How's the race so far? How's the race so far?
So fun. I like it here.
Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Al. I'm a filmmaker. I travel around the world to make stories, film. Yeah.
Right on. And here you are at the Knik 100. So we have filmmakers here. We have people with cameras and news crews here. The parking lot at the Knik Bar looks great. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks everybody for being online. Here we go. Joe Weber should be in the chute here, friends. Joe Weber. There we go. Give you a look at that team right there. Wiggle butts everywhere. Happy dogs looking around, excited. Calm, a lot of calm dogs. That's right, Tammy's cheering on Baydon. Baydon's already out the gate here. This is going to be Joe Weber leaving at 10:18 a.m. Our last team leaves at 11:04. So I got the cold hands already here, friends. And that's a good indicator of what temperatures we have. We do have cold. It is actually winter. I'm going to go ahead and try to put my left glove on. There we go. Okay, she's counting down. 5, 4. Here we go. There goes Joe, gives the camera a little wave, classy move there. Right down the trail, nice and smooth. Nice, beautiful gray day here in Knik. That'll keep the snow a little bit colder. That's what we want. I drove the 40 miles today from the Alaska Dog Center, where I live and work, down here to Knik, about 45-minute drive, about 35 miles. And the temperatures went from 27 Fahrenheit to 36 Fahrenheit to 32 Fahrenheit on the drive. So that goes to show, bit of a warm night last night here in the area, but cold enough to not melt any of this snow right here. We're looking at good icy conditions, waiting on our next team to come in. So this should be Joanna. Joanna should be coming in right there. Used to be Joanna Jagal. Now it's Joanna Weber, Joe's wife. Here we go, boom. Whoa. Coming right at us. Coming right at us. There we go. Some volunteers are helping there. Look at you, beautiful dogs. Oh my gosh. You're the prettiest huskies of the whole race so far. Look at you two, quiet leaders. Confident, wearing those H-style harnesses. Jeff King wore those H-style harnesses. Some other mushers prefer that style. Different pull point for the dogs. Spreads it out a little bit differently. There's Joanna back there, trying to keep it all together. Dogs are getting fired up now. Beautiful huskies. Give you a great look at them right there. Beautiful light here. The Samsung 24s. Just a fantastic set of camera lenses. Here she goes. Go get them, Joanna. Smile from her. Heavy drag on there to keep that team nice and lined out. Remember, it's a pace, not a race. It's always a pace, and always the dogs come first. So that should always be the theme when you're thinking about mushing. It's a pace, not a race. A well-paced team that's well organized, has a nice tight line, everything in order, is going to move better over time, happier and safer than a team that's trying to hurry up and get somewhere and gets all bungled up. All right, Ryan Redington, you know that look right there. The old lime green. Ryan is back. Let's go look at these Redington dogs up close. Single lead out front. I'll zoom back just a tiny bit there. There you go. Single lead. Ryan Redington here. Oh yeah, happy, happy, happy. No handlers here for Ryan. He's got this all figured out. Ryan looking real relaxed back there. That lead dog is just so focused. Look at that. He just wants that trail. Give me that trail. Somebody give me that trail. I love that. Okay, here we go. There's Ryan getting his hook put away right there. No handlers. All he had to say was all right, and that lead dog is just going. Happy to be home on the trails. Pamela says, good luck, Ryan, and the pups. Sage, go, Ryan. There you go. Anna's cheering on Ryan. He always has fans all over the place. Whoa, a whole team just came right up behind me. They missed stopping that sled back there, so let's go ahead and get you the shot here. We're past the bales there. So they're going to go ahead and that's going to be Isaac Redington's up next. So thanks, Tony, for jumping in there. Appreciate that. I have so many great moderators on this feed here. Isaac Redington here, friends. We got a little bit past the official start line there, so they're holding him right there behind the. That's all right. Everything's stable now. That's all you want. You want a good, clean run for the dogs. Oh boy. Now, no booties on these dogs. Something to notice. No booties, but they are home here. So let's see how that works out. These are the home trails. They'll go right past Isaac's house. Okay, here they go. Here they go. There's Isaac right there. He's got a nice smile on his face, got his headlamp on still. Heading out. Dogs are ready right there. Isaac looking tall and handsome for Isaac. He's looking great. Looking like a young man. Coming into his own very much here as he grows up. So cool to see Isaac out here. Thanks everybody. Good to have you joining us from around the world. Always good to see this community come together, celebrate dogs. Remember, it's a pace, not a race. It's all about the dog care, keeping them safe. And remember, if you're a snow machiner out there, please be very careful. These dogs can be 30 feet long on the gang line on a smaller team like this and 50 plus feet on a long team. That's as long as a semi-truck, friends. So always give a dog team lots of room. When you see them out on the trails, keep them safe. There's enough to worry about. All right, Trish from the UK checking in. Good to have you. Casey Randall up next. Casey Randall leaving at 10:26 a.m. for those of you who are tracking. Casey Randall and AddieAnn Randall went out bid number 2 at 10:02. So now Casey's heading out at 10:26 right here. Let's get in a little closer here. Here. Here we go. They're going. Team's heading out. There goes Casey. Yes, she gives the wave. All right, that's the second Randall on the trail today. So you have 2 Randalls out there, 2 Webers out there. We're going to see a Dean Osmar today. Might be one of his last races ever, friends. And we got some Children of Mushers coming up the chain here over time. We're going to see some of those Smith kids out here one of these days, right? We got a junior mushing program in Alaska that's unbelievable. And that was Casey Randall. Mckena Hanson next at 10:28. Mckena Hanson, I'm going to give you a little scan of the parking lot here. Team's still getting ready. Team's waiting their turn. Remember, it's up to you to make your time slot. A lot of time management here in mushing. There you go. Here comes the team coming in. Mckena Hanson slotted to be next at 10:28. After that, Addy Pederson. There, remember, you have just a little bit of snow and then about 2 feet of ice. So I have spiked boots on right now like I've been wearing all fall because Alaska's had a lot of rain. We've had a lot of rain, friends. Okay, this should be Mckena Hanson here. Getting a hug there. Super cool. There, there's the whole team. Very excited lead dog there. Knows her job, wants to get down that trail. Just give me that trail. All right, looking good. Slow that team down there a little bit. You can see how fast they are. They want to go. Pace not race there. There's that drag mat. You can hear it from here. Mckena Hanson down the trail. Keeping that rooster tail. That's what you want to see. That keeps that team at a manageable pace. You want to get them in that pace. They've been training all fall here. Our conditions have been a little rough. People have been going up and training in Eureka. We have plenty of snow in Willow. There were some warm-ups in the area, though, where we had to worry about our trails, you know, over the rivers and lakes. Always a watch out here. We don't want it warm in the Arctic in the winter, and we don't want it too warm in the summer either. So the Arctic and warmth don't really get along that well, friends. In the summer, if it's too warm, we have fires. In the winter, if it's too warm, our trails open up and everybody's in danger. So we like it cold, friends. Just give us 3 or 4 months of cold. Addy Pederson here. Plenty of warm places on Earth to go to. But we want the Arctic, please. Any help anybody can provide with that would be great. Yeah, babies. Happy team here. Addy Pederson looking to leave at 10:30. Beautiful lead dogs. Should we get right in there? Are you beautiful? There's Addy back there looking great. Yep, still nice and cool this morning. I got my parka on. Left hand's a little bit chilled. That's a good sign. Thanks for all the support, friends. Always investing. All summer I might have been quiet, but I was working my tail off. There we go. There we go. Nice high five. Looking good. Happy face there. Another young musher. We'd love to see that. I'll get down on one knee and try to bring you all the way in. Dogs are looking very happy. There's that drag mat on right there. Nice slow pace. Pace not race. It's all about the dog care, friends. Yep, Addie's looking good out there. Big smile on Addy Pederson's face there. She left at 10:30. For those who are tracking, should be Madeline Knolmayer up next. Maddie in the house. The Knolmayers. Whoa, little wipe out there. That's how slick it is. Remember, you got to have spikes on. And even with spikes, you got to be careful. So there you go. Watch out there. There's Tina. There's Tina, Madeline's mom. Yeah, the Knolmayer family's in the house. All right, I got that. I'll take care of that. I just had to come up and say congratulations. First time on the camera. There's Madeline and Tom, her dad, Dr. Tom. Knolmayer's in the house. Hi, Wheel Dog. Hi, Wheel Dog. It's so great to see Madeline in there, friends. How cool. All right, then we get a nice long shot for you guys here. Okay, here they go, here they go. There goes Madeline. She lives right around the corner and she's heading out. Looking great. Big, beautiful red parka there. Nice drag mat. See that left leg down for stability a little bit. Dogs are moving right along. Good job, Madeline Knolmayer. I've seen her grow up over the years. It's super cool to see her. Oh, thank you. Look, I got a little message here. Hey. Thanks, brother. Mom! Hi! Your daughter just went down the trail.
I just want to give you a hug.
Okay, I know. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
You can probably see my
Your daughter looked great. She looked so good.
Oh, thank you.
So Madeline's...
after her dad.
She'll be, Madeline will be coming back in probably mid-afternoon.
5 hours from now? Right?
5 hours,
So,
okay.
Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, and I think we have a scratch right now, so they're going to let the clock run 2 minutes.
What scratch? Who's
Jessi Downey, and then we have 3 more scratches that I know of. So here we are at the start line.
When we come back in 5 hours?
I hope so, definitely tomorrow,
Okay.
because we have a tour too
Okay.
at home.
You what at home?
Tour,
Oh, you do? Oh,
yeah,
wait.
we have our thing going on.
I know.
Okay, so we have a scratch here, friends. Jessi Downey should be going at 10:34, and she's not. So that means her spot is right now, and then the next team in should be Matt Riess at 10:36. And so if Matt's still in, that gave Matt a little extra time. And then I think we have another scratch after that, Sarah Stokey at 10:38. So hang in there. This is a chance to go get a cup of tea, say hi to each other. We got some families here. Okay, cool. Let me turn this around. How do I turn my camera around? There we go. We're going to do what we do when there's time. Thanks, you guys. Where are you from?
Jersey.
What
Come all
part
the
of-
way from New Jersey, right outside of Philadelphia.
Heck yeah! Jersey. I grew up on the East Coast. So good to see you. Thank you, guys. Okay, remember, there was a scratch, and whenever there's a scratch, that clock seems like it takes forever. But we're waiting on Matt Riess for a 10:36 blast off. And we do have a great crowd here. Look at folks from all over, from New Jersey, from East Coast, West Coast, international. I sat next to a gentleman from China on the airplane yesterday, and he said that his sled dog tour in the Kenai Anchorage area got canceled. Plenty of snow in Willow, friends. We're giving a tour today at 2. Carrie's been working hard on tours. So Willow has snow. There's 3 or 4 tour operations up there if you need it. Snowhook Kennels, the Failers, Alaskan Adventure, that's the Failers, Matt and his wife, and then you have us, the Alaska Dog Center. So there's at least 3 places open in Willow if you need a dog tour for somebody who's in the state right now enjoying the solstice, the longest night of the year, and the return of the sunshine. For me, it's my New Year's today because I am a sun person. I track it every day. I fly my drone constantly when the sun's out. And sunrises and sunsets are what I live for, other than dogs and kayaks and my community. So today is the longest day, and here we go. Matt's in the house. That's great. Matt Riess in the house. So we're gonna. That's what a bye feels like. Takes a minute. 10:36 a.m. is Matt's departure time, and that could be any second now. I'll get you a good clean shot. And then get out of the way. Yep. Here we go. Here we are. All right, look at that. Nice and deliberate on that break. Super cautious start. That's that pace don't race. A lot of humility in mushing. You think you got it made. You think things are going great. And then a moose jumps out on your trail, or your rope breaks somewhere, or a tangle happens, or who knows what. Something happens to your sled. So this is a game of staying focused, staying humble, keeping a constant eye out for the needs of your team. And again, there is no sprint in distance mushing. There's no sprint here, just good pacing. If your dog's paws are hurting, slow it down, figure it out. Get some ointments on there, get some booties on there, switch things up, that kind of thing. We're a community that sees dog care as its highest priority and dog safety. So again, wherever you are mushing in the world with dogs or just out running with dogs, make sure they're wearing reflective wear, something that people can see. Keep your dog safe. We're waiting on our next team. We have a scratch right now, so Sarah Stokey should be in the chute right now. But she's standing right there, not with the dog team and her baby boy. So Sarah is not starting today. That's a do not start, DNS. And that means her time is ticking right there. Travis is right there, her husband, and he's a DNS for 11 o'clock. So the Stokey Beal family did not put their dogs on the line today with themselves, probably with some other people. So we got a little moment here. Then should be Stanley Robinson coming up. Good old Stanley. That's so cool. Emily Robinson will be leaving second to last. So if you're an Emily Robinson fan from her super year last year, we got, she's coming in second to last. So here we go, dog team coming up. This should be Stanley Robinson after the scratch by Sarah Stokey. So Stanley should be leaving at 10:40 a.m. That looks like Emily leading the way out there, helping her brother get out there. Oh boy, are you ready or what? There's Emily with her lead dog, with mom. We got Stanley's on the runner, or Stanley's. Okay. Here we go. 2 Robinsons in the race. Look at that beautiful bone structure on those lead dogs. Beautiful conformity. They look like rockets. Yeah, beautiful bone structure here. Okay, here we go. The countdown. Countdown's on. Stanley Robinson for a 10:40 takeoff. There you go, Stanley. Go get him, buddy. Little wave to the camera there. Stanley got that great drone footage last year of his sister passing, Brent. There goes Stanley. Always good to see the young folks out. They work hard at home, carry the buckets, do the poop scooping, help load dog food, move straw around, all that chore list. It's on and on, friends. Lots of chores and mushing. What if your water source is far away and you got to walk buckets of water hundreds of yards to a dog yard? Yep, those chores add up, friends. Riley Dyche in the house here. Riley, a favorite. Moved to Big Lake from Fairbanks. Oh, that's right. He's got that jumper lead dog, my favorite. Yeah, girl. You're perfect. There she is. They're both jumping now. That's one of my favorite dogs. A for effort, enthusiasm. Riley Dyche. 10:42 takeoff here. His partner to his right. Beautiful looking dog team there. Look at that dog team. They are ready all the way from the top to the back. The wheel dogs, just as focused as everybody else. You got to love that. Riley works hard. He's the Iditarod center tour guy. Yeah, Riley, go get him, buddy. There he is. He's got his earbuds in. Heavy break there for Riley, pacing that team. Ace is the best. There goes Riley. Got to spend some time with him at the K300 last year. Thanks again to all those home hosts in Bethel and Kotzebue who host mushers and their handlers for those races, and the volunteers. Huge efforts. Copper Basin's getting ready to go on in here in a couple weeks into January. So remember to support those races with your time, your money. Donating prizes, food, whatever it is. It takes the whole community, and we need everybody in there. There's Eddie Burke getting ready here. We got an icy situation again, friends, so we got a little bit of an ice. Well, not a little bit. We're on a lake here. We're on a frozen lake. Hi. There's Eddie's little boo-boo right there and his partner. All right, he's getting ready to get down the trail here for a 10:44 start time. Yep, a little bit of a cluster there. The hardest part is getting the team out because they're coming out with a lot of power. And again, that looks like snow, but it's snow on 2 feet of ice. You can drive a car out here. As you can see, those are all on the ice. So if you're from around the world where you've never done this, those vehicles are sitting on 2 feet of ice. Got to wear spikes. Got to put them on your boots. And Eddie in the house getting ready to get this team of red and brown black dogs down the trail here. All right, thanks everybody for hanging in there and joining us. So much fun. Hey, Jessica. I was just thanking folks out in Bethel. What a great community. Helping host the K300. Dr. Clayka in the house. There's Eddie with the finger point. He's business. Trying to get his dog team back into pace like he was before his issue last year. Had a withdrawal from Iditarod. His dog teams were then loaned out to a whole bunch of other mushers before he was reinstated. So a cluster for Eddie. And here he is living out of Willow, training, and at the Knik 100 2025. Bruce Braden Memorial Race here. A few more teams, so get another cup of coffee. We still have Hunter Keefe coming in right now. There's Hunter. I can see by his coat right there. Always has that black and orange signature looking setup there. I helped Hunter out last year at the K300 and got that killer drone footage of him for 4 miles or 4 minutes on the Cuscom River. One of the best moments of my life flying, and I've done nothing but fly since. And that was a top 3 flight right there. So here we go. Hunter Keefe. You can see him down there with the signature orange. Good looking dog team. 3 or 4 handlers out there helping out. No booties again. We've seen a lot of teams without booties. That's sometimes to get traction on this ice. It's also a shorter run today, but booties are the standard. So let's keep that in mind. You can still see how many people are gathered at the start here. It's pretty packed. Pretty cool to see. Working on getting you the wide, steady shot. You can feel like you're here. Hunter Keefe right here. Oh yeah, look at those eyes. I love that look. Right there. Give me that trail. Give me that trail. I love it. How cool. Okay. There's Hunter right there. Yeah, buddy. Red harnesses, those Tiger harnesses right there. Heading out. Drag mat on. You can hear it from here. Keep an eye on that little wobble back there in the back part of that sled, probably carrying some straw. Back to having a little trailer. There you go. Okay, we're far from over here. Sarah Keefer. This is going to be Ryan's partner here. So here we go. We had Joanna and Joe. And now we have Sarah and Ryan. Couples in the trail, pretty cool. There's Tyler up there helping out. Bright pink booties, let's get in there. Look at all those Redington dogs, just pile of happy faces there. And there's the shot. Everybody all in one place, making this happen. 10:48 takeoff for Sarah. Yep, Tyler's leaning in right there with his camera. People are recognizing their favorite dogs there. That's great. We still have 7 or 8 more teams to go, friends, so settle on in for some more exciting start of day one, 2025 Bruce Braden Memorial Knik 100. Here we go. Sarah Keefer heading out. There she is. Big smile, bright green, Redington style. Heading out. That trailer's in the way of that rooster tail, but she's got that mat down, keeping that pace, don't race. Right on, there she goes, nice and steady. You can see in the woods there how thin the snowpack is in places. Anywhere that gets any amount of sunshine, grasses, the dry grasses that cured out this fall are still in there. We got Ray coming up. Everything good? Good. Okay. We got a scratch coming? No. Okay, Josh, we're in there. All right.
Dean's going to come right here.
Okay, so Dean will come sideways. Okay, that's his team?
Yeah,
okay, good.
I just want to make sure.
Yep, no, thanks. Appreciate it. So, Ray, just let me know that when it is Dean's turn, which will be after Josh right now, then he'll come into my left. So we'll give you a special shot of Dean Osmar here. This might be his last race. He's got a 9-year-old son and a baby who's 2. But this is Josh Daly right now for a 10:50 blast off. Let's get in on those lead dogs. Look at that, man. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. All of them. Sing it. Yeah. For the love of trail, for the love of running, right there. That's the magic. That's why we take great care of our dogs. We want that from start to finish. That's winning right there. Happy dogs. Yep, this is right now Josh Daly, and then Dean will be up next. So Josh Daly right now with a 10:50 start time. There we go. There he is, throwing that high five, looking good. He's got his brake on nice. Can hear it, nice and slow, steady pace. There's ice under all this stuff. There we go. Okay, our next one is going to be Dean. So he's going to come in from the side. That's Dean's team right there, Dean Osmar. Coming up from Clam Gulch area, Cassiloff area. He's going to come in on the side. They're going to give him a little special accommodation here, I believe, to start, because his truck's over that way. So I'll go ahead and walk you around the area here and show you what's going on. So Dean's coming past the normal start chute. And there's Mill up front, handling. Let's see what we have here. Maybe that'll just be where he starts, right there. This could be the last one, huh, Dean?
Red Lantern, I'm going to come full circle. I got Red Lantern in 1980 in my first race, so
okay.
I can retire if I get Red Lantern.
So 44 some years later, Dean's going to go for it again. There he is right there, full circle for Dean. Happy dogs. Everybody coming to help him out. There he goes. Dean brake on, dogs moving. His first time racing this was 1980.
Casanova,
there goes
baby.
Dean
Casanova.
right there. He just keeps on going. Dean Osmar. Look at that. He said 1980, first time running the Knik 100, he got the Red Lantern. So full circle, could be his last one, you never know. Okay, so we'll be going back to this chute here. Let me see who, Anna Hennessy is going to be next coming in. And Anna should be on a 10:54 start time. That's the Kathleen Frederick kennel out of Caswell up there. Anna Hennessy, then Mary Boniface. Mary's an awesome musher. She worked at the Trailside Cafe all summer. Incredible attitude. We loved having her, and so proud that she's on the trail. So Ann's up next at 10:54. We'll see if we'll wait for her team to come in the start chute here. We have 4 teams left. There's 6 listed, but here's how it's going to go. Anna Hennessy at 10:54, Mary Boniface at 10:56. Then we have a scratch at 10:58. So Isabell List is showing scratched. Travis Beals showing scratch at 11. And then Emily Robinson, the legend, even though she's young, she's a legend. Keep an eye on her at 11:02, and then Kelly Ridley at 11:04 to close out day 1. So still lots of great race action to be had here at the start. And then I'll be back with you tomorrow at the latest for the morning. We've got a tour at the dog center today. But anyway, it's been great this morning to have you all here online for the start of the year. I'll be at the Copper Basin 300. Thanks to Jason and Donna for the invite. I'll be at the Fur Ronde in Anchorage at the end of February. And unfortunately, the 200 will be during my birthday, so I'll be unavailable. There we go. Look at that. Anna Hennessy right there. Giving the wave, heading out. Only a sweater on to go show you what the temperature is right now. So we're probably in the low to mid 30s right now, but it is that real feel of probably 31 because you're on the coast of Alaska, so you have that damp cold. So if you're not from here or who have never been here, our cold is one of those damp colds. It's always going to feel a little bit colder than it is. And the ice in the ground did get a good little freeze the last couple days, single digits up to teens. So that helped out. But it's been a warm fall. The Arctic is warming quickly, and as a 20-year firefighter, I will tell you that's not up for debate. It is warming. And our average, above average right now of our normal is 15 degrees. So all November and December we've been about 15 to 17 degrees above our average. That's real deal, friends. So thanks to everybody who's been doing extra work to make trail crossings, river crossings, swamp crossings reinforced and safe. When it's warm, it's dangerous. So we do appreciate the cold. Here's Mary's team. And she works for Dr. Kleka. There goes Mary. Really impressive young lady. Works super hard all throughout the year to be here. Saves up her money. It's expensive, even if you work for a kennel. It's expensive. Just go to the store, try to buy some dog food. Go try to find some straw. Go get some new anything. It's adding up, friends. So the way you support mushers matter. Lots of young mushers coming up the chain, learning from the best. All right, now we have a long break here because this should be Isabell List at 10:58. She's a scratch, it looks like. And then it should be Travis Beals, who's standing here not ready to mush. And so that's a scratch as well. And then it's going to be Emily Robinson. So maybe what we'll do is head on over to the Robinson's truck, right? Is that the best way to approach this mission? Where's Emily's truck, guys? 4 minutes is going to feel like 10 days. Okay, there's Barbara walking up. Let's see, I'll give you a little look at what's coming. There we go. We can at least be...
We have 4 minutes.
Yep, we got the big break. We just heard from our professional time team that we had that big break here. There's Barbara coming up. Yep, Barbara's just double checking to make sure that everybody knows the gap is as big as it is. And that's the Knik Bar right there, hosting. Got some sweet drone shots this morning, some pull away shots. So I'll get those up later today online with some music or something. But we have 2 more teams. Emily Robinson at 11:02 Alaska time, and Kelly Ridley at 11:04. And I see 2 teams left. One to the left there and one to the right there. So you got just a couple more minutes, and then we'll have our excitement. We'll be able to get all the teams on the trail. And then you want to go follow them online. And Julia and other folks for the Knik Iditarod Trailblazer Club post lots of great photos and videos of the different places where you can catch the teams coming to the neighborhoods here. So always go over to the Knik 200 Joe Redington Facebook page. I will tag that here in post-production once I'm offline. But Julia is a really great photographer, and we always see great things online there. So thanks Knik Bar and all the people at the bar who let these races thrive here. 33 total entries, 28 official starts at the Bruce Braden 2025 Memorial Knik 100. So Bruce used to volunteer here before he passed away several years ago. Moved up from Texas. Barbara told me he and his wife both helped out a lot here over the years. And as is always the case, your volunteer efforts are not forgotten. It's just maybe it's low key and you seem like it doesn't mean much to give your time, but it's a huge gift. Helps these things keep going, and it matters. Yeah, we got families around, kids. Hey, kiddos.
Yeah, because at the
Baby's listening to all this nice sound. We've got the teams ready to go, so it's going to be Emily, the defending champ, up next. Yep, this is Knik, Alaska. This is the next area of Alaska to probably lose mushing at some point due to climate change. So Knik is about 30 minutes south of Willow and often gets rain when we get snow. I remember when I first started 10 years ago, I could live stream the Kenai, right? But we don't have races down there anymore. Although the Caribou Hills are in good shape this year so far, but you have to have snow to have races. So we're feeling lucky this year that Mother Nature provided. Here's Emily Robinson. Here's our defending. And she is leading her team out confidently there. Dad's on the runners helping out. Family's helping out, Mom and Dad. Brother's on the trail. Stanley's already out there. Here she comes. Training out of the Nenana area, I believe, still. And here we go. I'll set up right here so you can see the whole team. 11:02 start time for Emily. She had quite the season last year. Won a whole bunch of races and showed what she has. There's Dad right there. There we go. She's moving, focused, eyes down the trail, jaggerbake on. Here we go. One more team, friends. Emily's the second to last team to head out. There's that rooster tail slowing that team down. There's her signature smaller sled. She doesn't bring those long cargo sleds along. She likes a smaller sled. Last year, she beat Brent with that little Dandler, and that sort of changed people's game up for the next couple of races. They started thinking a little bit more about what type of sled they're running, right? You would too. Little Miss Robinson blows right by you. You probably start scratching your head there. All right, Kelly Ridley here. Last team, heading out at 11:04. Thanks for staying the whole time. So great to see everybody from around the world, supportive comments, cheering on mushers. That's what keeps bringing me back. I left the Alaska Dog Center this morning early. It was 27 degrees on the drive here. It was high temp was 36, and then when I pulled in, it was about 32. So that's how the temperature went this morning. The sun is just trying to get over that ridge over there, but it's the shortest day of the year. So here we go. Kelly Ridley, last team to blast off here. Beautiful looking dogs. Appreciate all that support, friends. This is that Samsung S24 with the first net chip in it, and then a DJI gimbal, which I'm going to upgrade into something a little smoother. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There goes Kelly right there, looking good. Heading out. That team kind of came right at us. That's all right, as long as they go forward. There we go. All the teams are on the trail today. We did have those 4 scratches. Keep an eye on the Knik Facebook page. I'll tag it in post-production here. Keep an eye out for Julia Redington's photos and anybody else who's contributing from the trail. Thanks to the Redingtons for having me out this morning. I've got to run back to the dog center here. Get ready for a tour. We love when folks come out and run around the trails. It's so much fun for our dogs. So there we go. There's everybody. Dust is settling on the moment here, friends. So thank you all for joining. Right on. Good to see everybody's comments there. I'll go ahead and I'll take off my little doohickey here and close it out. Well, there we go. Good to be back together. That's day 1, start 1. Tomorrow will be day 2, and then the finish. I believe the 200 is going to be early January. I won't be here for that. My birthday's January 3rd, so I'll be hosting a gathering in somewhere else. And then Copper Basin I'll be at in January. So thanks everybody here. Appreciate any support. I got the Starlink rolling. We got things happening, so stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Great. Oh, to the first timers. Candace is a first timer. All right, Candace Rogers says, my first time watching this is pretty cool. Right on. Glad to have you on board. Basically on this feed we have people who have been to sled dog races around the world, who have followed it their whole lives, who are maybe mushers themselves, family of mushers, relatives of mushers, previous champions. So it's a great community on there. Folks like James, who just said thanks, Kale. He used to work as a volunteer here locally, and Robbie, and all sorts of folks who support these race organizations. So it does take a whole community, takes everybody involved, and it's good to be back online with you. It, you know, life is this is 10th year of this community, so life is pretty surreal, right, when you look back on time. So thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Cheers.